Welcome to Loose Sauce, the comedy podcast with the most sauce.
Drip, drip, baby.
I'm Willie Griswold. That's Colin Unger, and
Hello.
This is our 7th episode, y'all. Lucky number 7.
Mm-hmm. Or 7 lives. We could be done after this.
We could be done. In this episode, we got a 4-piece for you today. Little intro. Me and Colin. He's back. After that, guess what? Me and fucking Colin. Guess what? After that, for piece number 3, me, Colin, our friend, Joey Clams.
Justin Connor.
Justin, I call him Jay Fresh. I call him Jay Money.
I call him Jussie Smollett.
I call him late for dinner because I want to eat the rest of the food. He's losing weight. He looks hot.
He does look hot. It all went to his head.
Yeah, it did all go to his head. We fucking hate him now. We don't hate him at all. Justin's really funny. He's really cool. He's here to plug Least Dumb. They do a game show with our buddy Luke Newman. They shoot it right next to us. And they're
Same
gonna start,
studio.
Yeah, same studio. They're going to start posting clips soon. So keep an eye out for Least Dumb. TikTok, IG, it's at Leest Dumb. They spell it wrong. How funny is that?
Hilarious. It is a hilarious game show. One of the best things going on in Chicago right now.
Yeah, I love it. I think
And I mean that because I hate both of them so much. So much.
they're weird. They're our friends, but they're weird.
The weirdest combo. All of our friends you hear on this podcast, we just want you guys to know, if you don't like them, don't blame them or us because they're broken.
Yeah.
They're mentally broken.
We used to have regular friends that were
Yeah.
cool and had good jobs and were productive members of society. Now all our friends are fucking psychopaths.
Yeah, and I love it. I love the chaotic energy that they bring, and you guys should too.
Yeah, sorry, my phone just chimed. It's okay. We're going to keep doing the intro. So yeah, 4-piece. We got a little us, we got Justin, and then we got a little outro. Stick around to figure out about shows, and we'll plug everything. That work?
Yes, sir.
Here goes the intro. We're doing it now.
Dude, my flight back from Fargo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is so, I don't know. I haven't talked about this on pod.
You were wasted.
No, I wasn't wasted.
You were having
Why?
fun. You were having a good
I was not
time.
having fun. I was drinking alone at a Fargo airport that had one TV.
What were you watching, like a San Diego State
Dude.
football game?
Have you ever been somewhere and then been like, God, the Wisconsin Dells is way better than this? It's like I would kill to be in the Dells right now.
First off, I fucking love the Dells. The Dells is kind of my place.
We
Dude,
did
I've lost so much money at the Dells Casino, and excuse me, I won at the Dells Casino. I lost at the Bowler Casino. The Dells is fun, dude.
I've never gone older.
10,000 fucking water slides. Get out of kiss my ass. The Dells is fun.
No, I loved it. I've never gone like older than 18 though. We did that as like a after prom thing.
Oh, for
and this
sure.
one kid did like a bunch of mushrooms. And I was like, where did he go? And then I look and see him in the lazy river, just walking, not even without a floaty. He's just like feeling the water. And I wasn't even like close with that guy, but I just like was watching him for the entire time.
That's when you do so many recreational drugs that you just become a 60-year-old woman.
Yeah,
he's just doing water aerobics. That's all
Yeah.
that he's doing after a certain point. It's like, this is good for my back.
Yeah,
This is a low resistance, high cardio exercise.
I haven't spoken to that guy in years, but I'm sure I could tell you that the conversation would be dumb. I don't think he uses his brain much. I don't think there's much left to use. But the Fargo flight, I really wasn't drunk. I had because I was with Horvath. He's a homie. He'll be on the pod soon.
Yeah,
but
you called me. You remember calling me?
Yeah.
You called me just being like, what up? I'm at the airport.
That's how bored I was.
No, you were
dude.
stoked, and you're like, we get home, I'm about to fucking get on the goddamn game.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you wanted to keep drinking. It was Sunday. You wanted to come watch football, right?
That's right. I did. Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
did come back and have like a couple beers, but I'm like, no, I'm not feeling it anymore. Because like you're on the flight. And the flight was a nightmare, dude. I'm walking. Have you ever been on a flight and see someone get on or like you see a seat?
Yeah.
And you're like, I hope I'm not next to them.
Sure.
I was next to a
Do you know what's funny? That's the person that you're talking about. That's usually me. I'm usually the person
that
looking
makes
at,
so
like,
much sense.
I don't want to sit. Do you know what my move, by the way? And I guess the comedian Aaron Weber, I saw he also does a bit about this. I always sit next to a fat guy. We don't have a conversation about this, but I go in the aisle and I go in the aisle or window, right? And then if it's like Southwest, and then I kind of put my gut up. I kind of get as fat as I can be. I really express I have a coffee that I'm fumbling with.
You're peacocking with your gut.
I'm getting sweaty. I want to
Yeah.
make it as, because that's the thing. Do I want to look gross for 30 seconds to strangers that I'm never going to see again? Or do I want a middle seat that's empty?
You're like how wrestlers use fake blood. You just like Pop a capsule and they got wing sauce all over your face. Yeah, come on in, sweetie. Try like.
I'm calling a man sweetheart.
Yeah.
No, get on in there, sweetheart. Come on.
Anyone who weighs less than you is a sweetheart.
It's a 50-year-old man in a suit. No, get in here, sweetheart. Come on, little gal.
Yeah, this lady was mad.
Yeah.
Like,
She had
let
to sit
out
next
a
to you?
big sigh. Because I was at the window.
Yeah.
And I hate the windows now. I used to love them.
Why do you wait? Okay. Let's get into that. Why do you hate the windows?
I just hate flying. When I was younger, it was like cool looking out the window. Now I'm like, this thing is going down. I hate flying, dude. And I have to drink when I fly because I'm not gonna like.
Well, that could be it, because I think that when you land, there's a thing about being on a plane. Like, you kind of get exhausted, like jet lag, all that stuff. The altitude fucks with you. You get more drunk when you're at altitude because your blood pump's different or something.
Yeah.
I learned this one time in a class in Boulder, and all I got from it was that you get fucked up the higher up you are.
Yeah.
I did not worry about
You
the
didn't
science.
ask any questions
No,
or
I
anything. You didn't do
you're
any follow
You're
up.
saying if I go on this chairlift, I get more fucking drunk? Oh, yeah, I got so stoned. I was not focusing on
I
the
only do
science
shots
aspect.
while jumping now.
Let's get on the elevator. Let's go to the top of the Sears Tower and
Yeah.
get more fucked up. We ran out of booze. We got to get higher, y'all.
Avengers Tower.
Avengers Tower.
That's the world I live in now. But yeah, this lady, I peed once and she got like, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I have to like, can I go use the bathroom? And she was like, "Ah." And it took her a while to get up, so I kind of get it. Like, it's a thing.
Is she a big
for her.
gal?
She was big, but not
Yeah.
that big.
Well, no, that's the thing, is that airplanes are still small. Here's a list of places I don't fit. Airplanes, old theaters. The entire city of New York was not made for people that are over 6 foot tall.
Old theaters.
Yeah, like an old theater with like the small theater seats where they have the armrest that you can't move. I
guess I didn't know how good I've had it.
I can't squeeze my fat ass in that thing, man. I cannot squeeze my fat ass.
Is it
in
your
that thing.
ass? Does your ass get in, or is it your hips that
It's my
stop
hips.
you?
I got these wide childbirthers, my brother.
So cartoonish.
I
like
got
Homer
these-
Simpson getting stuck at the gut somewhere.
Bro, I got these thick ass hips, and my gut. I was keeping the weight down, buddy. Sayonara to that.
Birthing hips.
I am getting fatter. My gut is going out. I kind of like it. I'm getting my insulation for the winter time.
Yep. I mean, that's good.
But yeah, I don't fit a lot of places. I went to a concert over the weekend. Went to go see Michigander. Dude, Michigander is my new favorite band.
I don't know who that is.
Really cool band. I play them all the time in the car. It's all the sad stuff that you hate.
Like breakup music shit?
Kind of, but it's usually like
Okay.
it's like happy breakup. There's a Christmas song that I love. The Christmas song I've been playing in the car. I've been listening to Christmas music since
I
October.
hate Christmas.
I love it's because
I just don't like Christmas.
it's because you have no holiday spirit. My
I don't
friend.
have any holiday
You
spirit.
don't have shit for holiday spirit.
Dude, I would make a great antagonist in a Hallmark movie.
No,
Christmas
that's the
is
thing.
whack.
That's the thing. You're not the antagonist because the main character is always the person with the least amount of spirit. And then you meet a beautiful girl back home, and she sways you from your business job in the city. You know, you show up and you're
Yeah.
going, I need those TPS reports. Also, in this, you're a businessman, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know how we
yeah.
got there. I need those TPS reports on my desk by Tuesday, Wilson. Otherwise, no Christmas bonuses.
And I
for-
start chopping wood for her. I'm like, I love chopping wood. It's just the easiest. These people hate their lives so much. They're like, I actually love working at a gas station with this townie with huge tits.
you're dropping wood, and you're like, yeah, this must be maple trees or oak trees. She's like, actually, they're Christmas trees. And you're like, but I hate Christmas.
Yeah. And then she takes me on like a Scrooge-like event
Yeah.
where it's like, this is what happens if you don't like it. It's just me like hanging. If you don't get into Christmas, you will kill
That's where
yourself
you
for 5
went.
years.
You in
I
a
don't know
Christmas
how I
story,
died.
dude. You got to do Ghost of
I
Christmas,
should write for Hallmark.
buddy. It's Ghost
I've never
of Christmas.
seen the Scrooge movie.
No,
either.
I know, but first off, you start with Christmas past and then Christmas present, and Christmas future. It's not just a ghost that comes and shows you that you
Well,
killed yourself.
you know what's
That's
hard?
where you start with.
You know
it's
what's
just
hard
suicide.
Wouldn't he die at the end or something?
No, he runs out and he goes, "Hey, Merry Christmas to you, and I'll buy the biggest turkey for every boy in town." That one.
Well, it's hard when the only version I've seen is the Donald Duck version, dude. He doesn't even speak English.
You haven't even seen the Muppets one with Michael Caine. You haven't seen that?
Oh, no, I didn't know there was one.
So
but
picture this.
sign me up. I love Michael Caine.
It's Michael Caine in the movie, and every other person in the movie is a Muppet. He is the only real actor. Can I
Is
tell you?
Scrooge?
He's Scrooge. He's Ebenezer Scrooge. Can I tell you something about this?
Yeah.
Still cry. You still cry. The Miss Piggy is in this very emotional scene, and you start
I
tearing
didn't
up.
cry. I didn't cry at any of it. I was like, what an idiot.
Yeah, dude, you
Keep
gotta.
the money. Fuck those people.
Well, you know that the character in that, the guy that like works at the factory, little Timmy's dad, his name is Marley. And I was like stoned over the weekend. And I was like, yo, would it be funny if you just did a Christmas story? What's that called? A Tale of Two. No, it's Dickens. Whatever the fuck it is.
The Christmas Story?
Ebenezer Scrooge. No, the Ebenezer Scrooge. What's that called? What's that called?
I don't know.
It doesn't
It's like
matter.
a Christmas Tale, some
It
shit
doesn't
like
matter.
that. Yeah.
Some shit like, bro, you have no Christmas
They're
spirit.
all the same.
You
Besides
gotta.
the Grinch. I fuck with the Grinch and Elf.
That's crazy.
I fuck with the Grinch and Elf.
Okay, but let's go back to the story. Is that the guy's name is Marley? And just how funny would it be? It wouldn't be that funny. I was stoned, and even as I said it to myself, I thought it was great. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it's not funny at all. But it's just that the factory worker Marley is just Bob Marley.
Yeah.
He's just getting high the whole time.
I do like that.
Mr. Scrooge, I can't afford my sweet, sweet gush.
Yeah.
Please, my little boy can't afford any dabs.
Stop staring at those 3 fucking birds then and get back to work. Fucking hippie. That's what I would be like, dude.
Stop staring at those 3 fucking birds.
The second I'm rich, I'm gonna be a nightmare, dude. I'm gonna buy a building,
Yeah.
worst landlord of all time.
That's what you're gonna do?
I'm gonna loosen pipes so
Yeah.
there's a leak.
You're gonna hoard wealth, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna loosen pipes so there's a leak, and then I'll go in and fix it and be like, only $100 extra a month.
Wow,
yeah, dude.
that's what you
I'm
wanna
gonna
do.
fake him to be like, what a good guy. I was like, that
Dude.
would have cost you so much.
Okay, well, let's go back to your Hallmark movie with the woman with big titties. Also, I like how you made it a Hallmark movie, but also the classic Dickens
They all
tale.
have big. I've seen a lot of Hallmark movies.
You're not into it for the Christmas spirit. You're just into it for the blonde.
They're not all
women-
Christmas,
the
dude. There's
blonde
New
women
Year's
with
ones.
large
There's just some about love. I've seen a lot of Hallmark movies, and they're all the same.
Which ones have you? I haven't seen.
I don't know the name of a single one.
I don't think I've ever seen one. I think they've maybe been in the background. I have a working understanding of what they are. It's always just so. Here's what it is. It's always someone has a big job in the city, right? They go back home.
Or a
which is-
farm.
They go back home to a farm, and it's just some generic city on the East Coast. Looks like Vermont. Looks like could be upstate New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
They never tell you exactly where they are. Now they go back to hang out with their family. Oh, but dude, have you seen the fucking movie The Family Stone? It's a Christmas movie, and all it is there's just a brother, and then they fuck a sister and a sister, and then they just swap. It's a sister swap movie, but it's a Merry Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas porn.
It is. It's fucking. I thought it was gonna be cute. And
Were
the
they
whole-
twins or something?
No, they're not twins. It's one is Sarah Jessica Parker, and one is Claire Danes from Homeland. It made absolutely. It was. And I was
Oh, is that the Chicago one? It was filmed in Chicago?
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
But I was watching it with a girl, and she was like, "No, this is my favorite Christmas movie. It's so sweet." And I was like, "This is a brother fucking movie. This is a sister swap movie."
Oh, that's insane.
That is. It was crazy.
Was it sexual, or did they just like fall in love with the other person?
They don't show any sex scenes. It's just like the one girl who's like this fucking nightmare. She comes home with her fucking boyfriend who's super hot, and he wants to get his fucking mom's ring so we can give it to her, and everyone just fucking hates this girl because she's like, I'm
She's
from the
mean.
city, and bro, literally that line of the TPS report, no job. You have no idea what the job is. She just needs to
Yeah.
report by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Johnson's gonna screw her, and no one
Yeah.
gets about like that kind of thing. And then they just get fucked up. She sleeps with the other brother in the bed. They don't hook up. They just like got fucked up, and then he sleeps there. And then they get in a fight. And then he's like, "No, I want to fuck her sister. I'm cool that you." It is so weird. It made no fucking sense. And the whole time, this girl is just like, "Isn't this such a sweet movie?" And I was like, "This is an awesome movie."
Yeah, this movie gives me anxiety
It's
hearing
a
about
sick
it.
movie. I have no idea why you like it though. It's crazy.
It sounds like a Coen Brothers movie. I don't like that.
Also, what's your sister's number? Come on, give me
Yeah.
those fucking digits. You
Does
know?
she have a sister?
Yeah, she for sure has a
Yeah,
sister.
she was setting some stuff up.
She just keeps
She was
looking at
planting
me.
seeds.
She keeps looking at me to gauge my reaction.
She's like, make sure you read the subtitles. That's weird.
What's
That
your
is-
favorite Christmas movie? Mine is A Christmas Story,
I like. See, I used to. I got tired of it. I watched it when I liked Christmas. I watched it every Christmas Eve.
and I do fuck with Elf. I do fuck with
I
Elf.
fuck with Elf. I fuck with
heavy.
Grinch.
I fuck with Elf heavy.
Oh, bro, Die Hard. That's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, kill some fucking terrorists. That's
Do you
what I
want to hear
want.
some fucking nuts, dude?
I actually don't really care about that. It's just like an action movie that I like. Yeah, I don't know why I got so passionate about killing terrorists.
That's what the Christmas season's all about.
Yeah.
It's all about love, family, and killing fucking terrorists, dude.
I do remember that video of when they hung the terror. Why can't I think of his name? Not Osama, Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein.
They posted a video of him being hung on the internet.
Why can't I think of? Well, those are the big two.
Yeah.
Those are.
Because I was gonna say Osama bin Laden, but I'm like, no, I knew that wasn't it. But I was watching that in like 6th grade, and my mom walked in, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "They got him." And looking back, I'm like, yeah, I should have been watching like wrestling or something.
I just vividly remember watching like like fucking Deal or No Deal with my dad, or like Survivor or something.
I never got into Survivor.
And then they were just like, we're now going to cut to footage of the invasion of Afghanistan. And they were showing like bombs falling. I remember just being a kid being like, this is brutal. Can we please go back to Deal or No Deal?
I had
what the fuck happened? It's 9 p.m. I'm trying to chill out right now. I'm trying to fucking relax. You're stressing me out.
I want to see this guy lose all his money. Oh man, I had a roommate that like just watched the weirdest YouTube videos all the time. Matt Goralski, shout out Matt Goralski. I love him.
I thought you were gonna make fun of Mitchell.
No, Potts does watch weird YouTube videos.
Whenever Mitch would come to my house and I would just go to the bathroom and I would come out, he found the YouTube app on the TV. I've never used the YouTube app on my TV.
I only
before.
do for sports highlights or Derrick Rose highlights.
Dude, I remember coming home. By the way, I was talking to a girl yesterday, and she was talking about how there's this boy at her school. And like she like this boy wanted to know the sports scores and all their phones were taken away. And she was like, you know what? And it is kind of positive. Like some boys like need sports. It makes them really happy. I used to have a negative view of it.
Yeah.
And now it's like a positive view. And I was like, dude, I used to come home and Colin, the most emotional I've ever seen Colin. Not after his dog passed away, not after like family trouble, not after any legitimate stress from work or career life. Just watching Derrick Rose highlights from the fucking 2011 season.
I remember that. I remember that night vividly.
I just walk in and you're like, the Chicago front office has fucked me for the last time.
I was burritoed up. I had my comforter on the couch up to my neck. You could only see me neck up.
That was my equivalent of that. Was sometimes you'd come home and I'd be listening to Dear Evan Hansen, that musical.
I hated that shit.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Dude.
You went through a phase of listening to that for 6 months when we lived together.
It was so good.
I hated you went through a big musical phase, and I hated it.
I love musical theater. Greatest Showman. Tell me, do you want to go?
Don't do it, man. I might start going in with you.
The kind of lights.
We just sing through the whole... All right, stop. Now you're pissing me off.
It's got Zac Efron in it. He's a hot kid.
Yeah, he's a hot kid. He's a hot kid.
That's a good-looking kid.
That was pretty funny. I mean, we got to talk about this coffee shop, but seeing that, I was like, I don't even remember if it was a hot guy or a hot girl. But like from their window, but it wasn't like a high window.
Yeah.
Like, but I just saw them. I'm like, oh, hot person.
Yeah.
And then I was like, ooh. I was like, way creepier if they just walked past the coffee shop. I'm like, hot person. I'm like, okay, fine.
Regular. That's a regular
thing. But seeing them in their window, it's like I sought it out, and I felt dirty. I didn't like it.
I think you can check someone out through a window if you're just walking. It's a part of your natural gaze. But as soon as you're focusing on windows and you're like crossing your fingers, like boobs, boobs, no whammies, no dicks, no dicks, no dicks. That's when there's a problem.
I had a really bad experience in that one because my old apartment is like 3 blocks away from where I live.
Yeah.
And I couldn't re-sign the lease there because they were renovating.
Yeah.
So then I left and I walked past there.
That was gross. I burped.
That was disgusting. And I saw you. It looked like you were about to like puke acid on someone like a mutant.
Like a raptor?
You really like pulled that. Yeah. Do they do that?
Yeah, that's their whole thing. They spit the acid. Remember in the Chris Pratt movie? Yeah.
Those are like enhanced raptors.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're also so
but yeah,
fucking
talking
all
about
over the
this.
place.
What was I talking about? You distracted me.
Okay, well, I was going to talk about Mitchell Potts with the YouTube videos. I would just dude, stop hitting yourself. Oh my god.
I was tapping myself with a pen trying to think.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Jesus relax.
Christ.
We have this on camera.
No, look at the video of that.
I was tapping myself with my pen in the head.
You looked like a kid that was losing his mind. You looked like a kid that lost
Deep down, we're all just a kid losing their mind.
You looked
man.
like a kid that lost in the spelling bee.
I didn't lose in the spelling bee in 2nd grade.
Okay, so Mitchell, stop, dude. You got to stop pointing at the camera. Let's try to do narrative focus. We got to focus.
Yeah, weird
here.
YouTube. Go.
I'll just be hanging out, and like me and Mitchell will be watching TV. He'll turn off the show we're watching, go to YouTube, and this motherfucker will just turn on like To Catch a Predator, like To Catch a Predator highlight reel.
I live with him. I've seen that shit. Dog the Bounty Hunter is a big one. I'm like, why are you so into Dog the Bounty Hunter? He's like, because he's an agent of Christ. I'm like, okay, I can't argue with that, dude.
We got to get him on the pod, baby.
But my old roommate Goralski, he would watch like but they're always like, sometimes they were too weird for me, but then they were like the perfect amount of weird. One of them was, we would just watch, like we're talking about war, we would just watch videos of war.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Of like people on GoPros and shit. It's crazy.
Just watching some villager.
Some guy got shot. No, I saw a guy get shot in the ass. He's like, I got shot in the ass. And they're all like, he wasn't freaking out. He's like, check this out. And they're like, it went through. And they're just like smacking this guy's like bullet hole on his ass. I'm like, war is awesome, dude.
These men
it's just jackass with guns.
Well, also, how are those men the same species as us? Those men and women, like the just badasses?
Yeah.
If I got shot in the ass, Oh, I'd cry about it for weeks.
It's in an episode of Band of Brothers. A guy gets shot in the ass and he's never the same. And he was such a cool character, too. And I'm like, God damn it, man.
I got a buddy from college with a freaky girlfriend. He got pegged one time. Never the same, man. He never came out of that one. That was a dark
He
hole.
loved it. He loved it. We lost him. We lost him to the peg. Never saw him again.
Okay, what were we talking about?
YouTube. But there was...
you smoked pot today, didn't you? You had to have smoked pot before this. You're a little all over the place.
I FaceTimed you smoking pot while I was working out.
Were you just taking little hits between sets, between reps?
Yeah, I mean, I would like smoke. I wasn't getting like loaded. I just smoked and wrote and worked out.
Can I tell you something that I guarantee you is real? I guarantee you we can find. I bet you there's a former NBA player that now has a cannabis brand, and he does workouts where in between breaks you get a smoke pot. I guarantee you, if it's not that.
I mean, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson have all the smoke podcasts. They talk about smoking weed all the time.
No, but
I
I'm
think
saying
they are
specifically a weed workout thing. I know they do a yoga one. I know there's a yoga pot class.
Action Bronson does that. I know. There's because how he got like ripped.
Yeah.
There's videos of him like just lifting crazy amount of weight, and someone's put like a dab rig up to his mouth.
He's not using weights. It's just weed in like big fucking storage containers.
We're gonna get some vision boards up here.
Yeah.
Action Bronson is gonna be on mine. He is such a I don't know why I'm so worried that I'm gonna meet him at some point in my life, and I'm like, you suck.
Yeah.
Because he's so fucking cool in my eyes.
He's so cool.
He does whatever the fuck he wants. I went to a wrestling event.
Yeah.
Like AEW it was.
Yeah, was he there?
Bronson was wrestling.
Yeah.
I went there. I was sober. Actually, not even sober. I was hungover from the night before. Our Irish friend was in town.
Was he like, you might be good, but I'm Mina. You can't see me, John Cena?
No, he wasn't like rapping. He was like fucking people up. He's big. He's a big, strong guy.
Well, that's kind of a bummer for me. I wanted him to be rapping
awesome.
a little bit. I wanted him to kind of be in between, kind of like Spider-Man has quips. I wanted him to be doing little verses. just little things. Just little, I drop the elbow, then I go Velcro, then I make it. That wasn't a good rap, you guys.
I stay mean. It's the big boy from Queens.
There we go.
Body slams him.
There we go. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to get involved a little bit.
He's a fucking, I mean, have you ever been to a wrestling event like that?
Yeah, the first night I ever did stand-up, me and Mark went to WWE Raw Monday Night Raw, whatever it is, the Monday Night SmackDown maybe. After drinking.
It's Raw, actually. I know it's Raw.
After drinking all day, we went to a wrestling event, and then afterwards, my brother was like, yo, come to the open mic. And so I just showed up ready to put someone's fucking table. Yes, I wanted to put a chair through someone's back. And I brought that energy to doing stand-up for the first time. I didn't take off my winter coat. I'm wearing a full winter coat, and I got on stage. I think one of the jokes that it was, I'm fat, but I'm not too fat. I wear a size 38 jean, and the jeans that I like, the largest size they sell is a size 38. So I'm not too fat to wear my favorite jeans, but I am the fattest person they will allow to wear those jeans. Bro, I thought that was straight fire.
Yeah.
I loved that shit. And I would tell people about it before the show, and they'd look at me just like, all right, what's that? What's next? I'm like, no, that's it. That's the bit, dude.
There is that moment in comedy where you realize it's not when I first started, I'm like, if I do 5 open mics for 4 months, or 5 open mics a day for 4 months, or 5 open mics a week for 4 months, Jesus Christ, I did smoke today.
Can I tell you?
5 open mics a week for 4 months.
No more getting high. No more getting high. You can't do it.
Okay, listen.
I'm listening, buddy. I'm listening, dude. I'm fucking listening, you freak.
By the way, I didn't smoke weed. I smoked meth. Let's go.
So you're not going to drink?
Yeah, I'm not going to drink.
Well, how about you fucking, instead of quitting drinking, how about you just quit smoking right before we do this?
I didn't smoke right before. I smoked while working out. I got my body right, got my mind right.
Okay, and then we got lunch. We went to a French spot.
Oh my God. Okay, maybe I did smoke too much because that place scared the fuck out of me.
We went to a French place. I got a croque monsieur.
Don't know what that is. I think it's quoi?
A croque monsieur is a ham and cheese sandwich. And then
Call it a ham.
If you get a croque madame, that means they had an egg on it because ladies have eggs and fellas don't.
We're in Wrigleyville, dude. Don't do that shit. I hate that shit. I truly hate that shit. It's not like it's a 5-star restaurant. What, we're having fun? making me learn these stupid terms that I'm not going to France.
It's a French restaurant, you idiot.
No, it's a cafe, and it's that place. What's it? We're not gonna say what it was. I'm never going back.
It was nice.
I'm
But
never
Colin,
going back.
You freaked out. We got in there and you go, it feels like a fucking library in here.
It was so silent. The
was
people
quiet.
that worked there were creepy as hell. They didn't walk. I didn't see them move. Their legs move. They just sauntered
No,
around.
Colin, they were just French, I believe. It was a guy with long hair. He had beautiful long locks.
That doesn't make someone French.
No, but he had a French accent. Oh, buddy.
He had a French accent.
Yes, it is so
I thought
difficult.
he was speaking Latin. That's how afraid of I
It
was
is
of this
so
guy.
difficult to have a conversation with you. He had long hair. That doesn't mean he's French.
I didn't know he had a French accent. I didn't want to talk to him. He scared me. He seemed so. His eyes were so mean to me, dude.
He was nice. He was a nice guy. And then as soon as we sat down, you just go, I'm fucking freaking out. We got to get out of here. I'm fucking freaking out right now. And I was like, dude.
I was like, I'm going to flip this table.
No, it's a nice spot. It's a really nice spot.
Dude. And then I was like, they need to play. I think they heard me because I was like, they need to play some music or something. And then they started playing like, it was creepy.
It was classical music.
Scary.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you mean like when bad stuff happens in scary movies, that kind of music? No, dude. I hated it. We didn't even finish our coffees. You were like, should we get a cup to go? I'm like, no, let's just get the fuck out of here.
I just didn't like my coffee.
Dude, I was so bad with money when we first. I mean, I'm still not great with money, but like when we first lived together,
Can I tell you something real quick?
yeah, I'm still bad with money.
That was a little bit of growth right there. I was so bad with money. You're to steal another Mitch Hedberg joke. I used to be bad with money.
No,
I still am,
dude,
but I
didn't
used to
steal-
too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
When we started, Colin had this joke that was, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to.
I did
too."
it once ever.
I went, Colin, not only is that a joke, that's maybe one of the most famous jokes in all of stand-up.
Oh God, yeah, I didn't sleep for like 3 weeks after that.
That'd be like if you came up to me.
Truly did not like.
If you came up to me one day and you were just like, man, I had this new sketch idea. It's me and you. We're baseball managers, and I'm asking you who's on first.
Yeah.
I've got this new bit about how there's two kinds of black people.
Let me run it by you. Well, I was like walking up to say, and also that was like my first year in comedy. Couldn't write a fucking joke for my life, and then that popped into my head while walking on stage at like a basement bar open mic. The ceiling's leaking.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the one that gets me out of here. And it was silence. Besides one girl who also didn't realize that was a Mitch Hedberg joke. I was like, I guess she's the only smart one in here. And I get on stage and everyone's like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, you like it? I'm like, it just came to me. I don't know how.
You guys are going to love my new bit about how there's 7 words you can't say on television.
Listen to this banana that I'm going to eat later because it's frozen. Then
What's
Mitch
that?
Hedberg-
What's that?
Where a guy was like, this guy asked me if I wanted a banana or a frozen banana. And I said, no, but I want a regular banana later. So yes.
No, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. I like an escalator because it never breaks. It just becomes the stairs.
Yeah.
Like
Drink milk and shit too, you know, and
Get your
turns out
bones
that's
strong?
terrible for you.
Well, I don't think that was parents. I think that was like the calcium lobby. I think that we just didn't know how shit worked. Do you remember the food
Yeah, we
pyramid?
still don't.
When we were kids, the food pyramid. You're supposed to have the most bread. And
Love it.
The second thing the most was dairy, and then it was fruits and vegetables, and then it was like oils and fats were at the top. I wrote a paper about how pizza was the perfect food. It was 3rd grade. I wrote like a paragraph, and I said pizza was the perfect food because it starts with the bread, and then you have the cheese, and then I said tomatoes are the fruit. And I said the vegetable was hot sauce because I like to put hot sauce on my pizza. And I remember turning this in being like, this is the best I have ever done.
Yeah.
I am a nutrition genius. And my teacher, I got like an A, but she was like, Willie, I thought that was really funny. She thought it was like satire. And I was like, yes, that was intentional. That's exactly what I was doing there. That was a joke.
Oh God, I'm gonna be a comedian. That is.
That was a bad sigh I just let out. I'm scared of the future now.
No, I agree. Pizza is the most elite food of all time. I could eat pizza every day of my life.
I couldn't. I get too much heartburn. I get bad heartburn.
I'm lucky with that. I don't. But I did have deep dish that time, and I had to take laxatives and come here
That was gross.
because I was afraid.
Why would you transition to that? Why would we talk about
That's just the only bad time I've had with pizza. Unless it's, you know,
Okay,
she's
man.
always treating me good.
Did you just refer to pizza as she?
Mhm.
The Italian lady.
Yeah.
The saucy lady.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza bird. That's my lady. I don't know the song.
Pizza's a cold bitch.
And if you warm it up, it's a delicious bitch. Yeah, dude, I would love to. The only reason I got into comedy is to get super fucking rich and open my own pizza joint.
That's why you got in?
Yeah.
Open my own pizza store?
Yeah,
what are you?
I'm going to be doing the toss and just do the act that I've had.
Are you a third grader?
Pizza shop. I'll call it whatever I want. It's my fucking pizza store, dude. Mind your business. And you are the first one that's ever been banned.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't get to go to Collie Slices. I don't get to go to Call's Cafe. I don't get to go to Colin Lingus. That's
Calzone
Collins?
Colin.
So it's a calzone place, not a pizza place.
Featuring the best pizza you've ever had in your life. Calzones are actually trash. I don't even know how to make those.
Really, it's just the alliteration for the name we liked. Calzone Collins sounds like a superhero, so we're going to go with that one.
I don't know. I lost it, but I would love... Dude, I could run a restaurant. I would be great at running a restaurant.
Dude, why do you think that? Why?
That's one thing that I actually think I could do because I've worked at a restaurant since I was 14, so many different jobs. I've worked at every job at a restaurant besides manager.
So you really think that you can manage a restaurant?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to. That would be hell. You're there for like 70 hours a week.
Dude, you're so fucking frustrating.
Why?
You just talked about that like it was going to be a conversation topic, and I was like, oh,
Keep
cool.
it going.
Now we got something to go. And I go, what do you go? No, I'd never want to do it.
I wouldn't, but I know I could. I could be a hitman. I don't want to do that.
Why do you think you could be a hitman? What skills do you have that a hitman has?
I could fit into small places.
Why is that the first one?
Everyone's got a different first one. I'm not saying that my traits are ranked in any specific order.
How much of being a hitman do you think is just being small enough to fit? Actually, I bet you it is a lot of weight.
That is good, dude.
I bet you it's a lot of just casing.
Can you hide in a ceiling vent?
No.
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
If someone was trying to kill us and they were you'd come tearing down through the ceiling.
No, but I'd be a distraction. I'd be the distraction hitman.
And then someone just walks in with a shotgun and does all the work. Like, where'd that fat guy come from? Boom, boom. That is a pretty good thing. Yeah.
And then I'd be like, you call me fucking fat? Boom, boom. I got a gun too, bitch.
Yeah.
2 guns. Don't call me fat. I'm the fat assassin. Get out of my fucking town, baby.
Fat assassin.
That's
a good one.
That's a Donnelly pun. That's Sean Donnelly right there.
Fat assassin.
That's he has a line in his old act where he's like, and I live like some sort of fat assassin.
I love that. Oh wait, talking about fat. When we went out to eat yesterday, you're like, you want to see some real fat guy shit, and you poured a bunch of maple syrup in your coffee.
I did. Maple syrup in the coffee is good.
How many times a day are you doing fat guy shit?
Most days I want to. I usually, I can practice a little bit of restraint.
Did you do any fat guy shit today?
I ate a fucking croque madame, dude. I ate a croque. That was great.
Here's a good question: is fat guy shit only food related?
No.
Pooping your pants.
That's
fat guy shit?
Not necessarily. That's just little kid shit. That's little dick antics right there.
Little dick antics. Yeah, little dick antics is here to stay.
Yeah, that's some little dick antics for sure. No, fat guy shit is like ordering DoorDash instead of walking to the place next door. That wasn't.
Oh, well, then I'm a fat guy.
Let's call it the pharmacy though. Let's call it like let's DoorDashing your meds or something like that. I got Zen DoorDash the other day. That's fat guy shit. That's for sure fat guy.
I think
shit.
that's more. You got more money shit. Because I would love to get all my shit delivered.
Yeah, you think
but I don't. I can't.
Oh no, I couldn't swing it. I couldn't afford. I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay. So it's like fat guy shit when it's like you can't do it, but you do it anyway.
Yeah, fat guy shit is like I'm gonna have a little bit of credit card debt next month because I want to get some Zen delivered. That's what that is.
We should do a fitness journey for you.
Oh no.
Maybe a fatness journey for me. We switch up lives for a little bit.
Ooh, a little 13 going on, or a little Freaky Friday. Excuse me, I had the wrong 2007 movie.
Dude, I saw Freaky Friday in theaters, and I loved that shit. I'm like, if I don't grow up to be Lindsay Lohan, my life is a wash.
Why did you love that shit?
I don't know, dude. It just spoke to me. I still fuck with fortune cookies. I still hope I switch up with like Brad Pitt one day. I just wake up. I think that's a real viable option for me.
Do you like all movies like that? There's like one with Jason Sudeikis and Ryan Reynolds. There's the one. There's a lot of the body switch movies. It's a very popular thing.
Oh, I get. Yeah, I don't know why that one hit so hard. I think her playing like guitar at House of Blues.
That was hot for you?
That was hot for me. And she was in like a Carmelo Anthony like Denver Nuggets jersey.
That's cool. That's very cool for you. Don't you see Jamie Lee Curtis's breasts in that movie? Isn't there something where they're like pushing them up? She's got some for an old lady, she's got some great hangs. Dude. She's got some great hangs. That'll be a good segment for the show.
Great
Old ladies with great hangs. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Terrible segment.
Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren's got some fucking great hangs, dude.
I don't even know. Who Helen
Fucking
Mirren
catch
is.
Oprah.
Are these all old ladies?
Catch Oprah on a good day? Oh, yeah, bro. We're going over 60 for this. We're going over 60.
I don't know anyone.
Old
Salma
gals.
Hayek isn't over 60. Is she? She's like 50s.
She's 50. She looks great.
I love her.
Okay, who are some more heavy-chested elderly women? My grandma.
I mean, I was gonna go to your family, but I'm like, no, that's too disrespectful. And then you took it there.
No, Helen Mirren.
I like the segment of fat guy shit. What's the top 3 that come to your head? No
fat guy
specific
shit?
order of fat guy shit that you've done.
One time I combined cheese into sour cream to make like a cheesy sauce. That was fucking crazy. That was sick.
Combined, so you just melted cheese into sour cream?
Didn't melt it. I didn't melt it. I kept it cold. I did shredded cheese and I just put it in sour cream. It was fucking sick, dude. Think of like it was
Wait, and you just
like
oh
a
my god, you
pimento
said it was a
spread.
cheese salad?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up.
No, not a cheese. Like imagine you're doing like chicken salad.
But you just ate
no
cold cheese and sour
no,
cream?
I put it on a burrito, pal. I put it on a burrito.
Was there anything else on the burrito or just a tortilla?
No. It was a full fucking burrito,
Oh,
dude.
God,
it had
dude.
rice. It had fucking ground beef in there.
Yeah, that is fat. That's just so much less fat than I originally. Oh,
I love getting extra ranch, extra
That gave
sour
me
cream.
chills.
I love extra cheese. I always get
I don't
extra
think
cheese on
that's-
burgers. That is fat guy shit.
I think that's like American shit.
I think it's just like I love fucking dairy, dog. Give me some dairy on there.
A lot of people are like that.
I'll put cheese in a hot dog. I'll fuck
It's
around.
fat guy shit that because you're lactose intolerant, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's real fat guy shit. How much cheese you get and
If I quit eating cheese and I quit drinking, I would lose 40 pounds in a month. I would lose.
your shit's just insane.
No, they're good. Metamucil, bro. Come on. We got to stop talking about pooping on this goddamn podcast.
I mean, that's where my brain went after you said that.
okay, well, stop. You got to get rid of your brain. You got to train your
Brother,
brain.
if I could, I would have punted this guy off a bridge years ago.
Pretend your brain is your abs and do some fucking brain crunches. I don't know what that looks like for you. I come in the room
It's
next
just
week.
me like squinting really hard. I don't think I've gotten smarter, but I did shit myself 3 times. Okay, so maple syrup and coffee. That's fat guy shit.
So that was
before that.
Do you know what that was? When I was a kid, I used to have this thing called sweet milk, which is where you would take milk and you'd warm it up and then you'd stir syrup in it. And for the
Like
longest,
hot chocolate or
no,
maple syrup?
just milk and maple syrup, white milk, chocolate, no, not chocolate.
That sounds gross.
It was fucking delicious, and I didn't
just
know how,
sugary milk.
I didn't know how unhealthy it was for a long time. And like I made some again when I was like 12 after not having it since I was like 6. It was like a little kid thing, you know, like
Yeah.
maybe even less than 5, not even when I was 6. And I fucking made some, dude. I'll go on Ozempic if I can have that. You know, I want that in my life. I want to drink. That shit is so good.
I actually did some fat guy shit recently where I ordered what was it? I ordered a burrito.
Yeah.
Or no, worse, dude. It was worse. I ordered Wendy's.
Yeah.
Got like a meal and then chicken nuggets on the side and a drink.
Protein.
But then ordered a cereal from GoPuff
The same night.
the same night.
Whoa.
Not even an hour apart. Not even an hour apart. I'm a
Wow.
big cereal bitch.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's bad,
That's
dude.
not
Oh,
good.
yeah, a lot of self-hate
That's
that
not good.
morning.
Be like, don't worry, I got Wendy's, but I also got fucking Lucky
Oh,
Charms.
dude, I was very susceptible to the dark side the next day.
Man, I've been quite susceptible lately. I've been
Same.
quite susceptible.
The kid's going through it. I will bounce back. I will bounce back. I'm coming back next round.
Well, you know what
But
sucks?
I lost this round. I'm taking a beating.
What sucks for me is usually when things aren't going well in my life, I'm much better at stand-up, and I have just no shows coming up. So I'm just like, I gotta hang. I gotta go hang places. I'm hanging out, and I'm gonna go to fucking open mics, dog.
Oh, no.
Because shit is going so bad for me in my real life. Something's gotta pop off.
You got to
soon.
go to open mics and see the real pieces
Yes,
of shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Within the past 2 days, I've had 4 shows this month get canceled.
Dude.
It is like, they're all days I'm like, nah, man, you just got to stay positive. Keep thinking on the bright side. It's like, hey, you just lost your headlining spot at House of Blues. We'll get back to you. I'm like, I'm never going to talk to you guys again.
I'm just staying positive right now.
Yeah.
I'm staying so goddamn positive.
I was like, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I got my New Year's canceled, but now I got New Year's, Erie, Pennsylvania. You want to go watch a chubby guy goof around on stage for 25 minutes?
You want to see Willie's Little Dick Antics live?
Little Dick's Antics, Willie Griswold's first record, first special.
That's a really good special. I do
Little
like
Dick
that.
Antics.
Little Dick Antics is a fun thing.
What's some Little Dick Antics for you? Can you think of any examples of Little Dick Antics?
Anytime I get drunk. Because I'm never like, I'm grateful for this. I'm never someone who's like, I'm going to fucking beat someone's ass when I'm drunk. I'm like, I'm going to go climb something and get a slice of pizza.
You do love climbing, bro.
I get covered in mud and pizza sauce and I come back and everyone's like, where have you been? I'm like, don't ask.
You got a real Peter Parker ass energy when you get drunk. You want to climb shit.
Yeah, I do.
And then you
I have
climb
a
stuff.
curious mind and I can't get down.
Can't get down.
I can't get down.
You're
I don't
afraid.
have that I don't have that in my brain where it's like, if you could get up, you could get down. Well, I'm like a cat in a tree.
You're like a cow.
I'm a cat in a
Cows
tree.
can go upstairs, but they can't go downstairs.
that a thing?
I heard it one time. I don't know if it's real.
Another
Somebody
thing we
told me
didn't
that.
fact check, but we're just telling people.
No, it's honestly, I think I heard that someone did it as a senior prank. If you bring cows up to the upstairs, they can't go downstairs. It's like a psychological thing for them. Or it's like the way their knees buckle, they buckle like outward in. They go, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. Do you see all these videos and stuff? It does fuck with me a little bit where it's like, they're like, cows are just big dogs. And you see like cows playing with a ball. It's like, first of all, dogs are cuter.
Mm-hmm.
And cows are delicious.
Well, have you seen cows when they let their hair grow all the way out?
Please tell me they're ugly.
Buddy.
They're cute.
Oh my God. I saw this cow. They gave it a blowout. It was going like it was on Queer Eye, you know?
A
Like
blowout. I just think of a cow that looks like Pauly D.
Dude, no, this thing, it looked great. This thing, it had luscious locks. It was flowing in the wind. It was going on a little, going on a little fucking run on its plane. This thing looked happy as hell.
Okay.
But that said, though, my Instagram feed is mainly filled with fucking like Polish guys in Chicago eating smash burgers. And then I'm like, we're back. We're so back.
It does bum me out a little bit, but then it's instantly like, I'm just one person. What am I going to do? How many cows am I really eating in my life? I'm going to have a heart attack at 34 from just only eating red meat.
How many cows am I really eating? You just get the number. It's like, we were killing 14 a year.
Dude.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough to be bad. That's a scary amount.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stop eating cows. Bison, those dudes are a little aggressive, aren't they?
It sounds like you go, I'm not going to stop eating cows. Bye, son. Like you were calling me. Bye, son.
Bison.
Yeah, that was good. I
fuck with bison. They're delicious. I've heard they're mean.
I don't like, well, bison are buffaloes. And I'm a buffalo guy. Go Buffaloes, dude. Buffalo Trace whiskey, Colorado buffaloes.
Yeah, but you'll eat a bison burger.
I'm a buff bro. I'm working out all the time. I'm not working out.
You did go through that was like your thing in the pandemic.
I
you got a squat rack which now hangs clothes.
Yep. Come on. What are we talking about?
You have a bench press that you pretty much use to park.
That's not true.
I
I was using that. I was putting up numbies. Not really numbies.
You got a Peloton and then you had to stop using it because you got too horny.
No, that's not. Oh yeah, that is bad.
Yeah.
That is bad, y'all. I quit Peloton. I quit the Peloton. I didn't do it for like 3 months because I was sad. And then I got back on it. And the instructor that I always watched, she was fully pregnant. I took off so much time on this thing. She was in the
she looked way better than you when she was pregnant.
She was in the 3rd trimester. Yeah, I mean she was.
So she was big.
She was huge. She was bigger than me. Nah, that's not true. I was pretty big. I was pretty big, to be honest.
You were having twins.
I was pretty big. We were both eating for 2. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
We were both fucking eating for 2.
You had that mustache that you swore by. You're like, nah, man, it looks good.
It looks cool. Yeah, I looked really
It did
bad.
not look cool. You got a real thin mustache.
Dude, I was fucking 290. I could have got to 3 bills. I would have loved.
If you hit 300 and then go back to 200, that's like inspirational. If you hit 290 and go back to 200,
It's nothing. It's nothing.
You've been in the same.
Yeah.
You've been in the same first number.
There's a great Bargatze joke. But I will say, though, when I was 290, my dick sucked. I couldn't
Could you
get
see
that.
it?
I couldn't see it.
Where does your weight go? Could you really not see it?
No, I couldn't see it. It all goes to my gut. It all goes to my gut.
It
my
all
head.
goes to your gut.
I couldn't fucking see it. That thing
You're a
couldn't.
thick little bitch.
That
dude.
thing couldn't hang out for longer than a minute and a half, man. That thing was it'd be going up and then right back down, dude. He was like a fucking bear hibernating. He was right back in.
When
for
you
the
would get
winter.
hard, it's like one of those prairie dogs popping their head out of a little hole and going back, or Diglett from Pokemon.
And then he comes up and he's like, "Oops, still too cold." I'm back to hibernation. I gotta go back to winter.
Yeah, they used Willie's penis for Groundhog Day when he almost hit 300 pounds.
Fucking meerkat manor, dude. That thing's
Lori
popping
Lightfoot
up.
was the mayor. She's like, we saw Willie's penis. 6 more weeks.
Lori Lightfoot she would look good in one of those little hats.
Dude,
one of those the Pawtucket Phil hats.
What are your penis head caps?
Yeah, dude, that shit sucked.
She was a hilarious looking mayor.
She did look funny. She was a hilarious looking. But that's one thing we can agree. However progressive or Republican you are.
She dressed like NBA athletes in the early 2000s, like the year LeBron got drafted, when they were all wearing the giant suits.
Well, but it was that, but it was also like a little like Peaky Blinders, hey mate? Lori Lightfoot sitting here on for the Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah. I did. I remember when I was working in Inglewood, all the teachers, they were like, "Oh, you got to vote. Who are you voting for?" I'm like, "I'm not talking about this." When I was like Lori Lightfoot, whoever else, I don't even remember. I was like, "You guys tell me who to vote for. I'm doing it." I was like, "I see you every day. Nothing's gonna change for me."
I know that in the last election, you were finally excited that your progressive friends were happy that you could yell, "Let's go, Brandon." I know that you were stoked about that one.
I'm done with it.
I know you were stoked about that one.
The pandemic really, I got super into politics for a few months. I'm like, I'm gonna kill everyone. I'm like, everyone's lying to me. And then I transitioned to ghost stories. I got super into ghost stories during the pandemic. And I'm like, now I'm afraid to look into mirrors at night. Like, why couldn't I have gotten into coding? My brain was all over the place. I had 3 other roommates. We couldn't go outside in the winter. We were all good. I was getting into ghost stories. One roommate was getting into crypto. He lost a shit ton of money. The other roommate was waking up at 4 p.m. every day and just screaming the day's over.
Dude, everybody had their own little thing during COVID. I got really into video games and drinking.
Yeah, because the COVID, it shut down right when you got off the road from like Kentucky. So you came back with a bunch of bourbon. You're like, I did a tour. I know what I'm doing. And you're like, all right, so you drink this one to get drunk. This one to get sad drunk. This one, if you mix a little peanut butter in it, you still get drunk.
Dude, there was a bourbon cream, which I got some of that now and put it in the coffee. Buddy, nothing better.
I had it. It was good.
But you know what's killer? Back then, it was called White Dog. And it's like mash. It's basically moonshine. It's the stuff that they put into the bourbon barrels that's clear.
Yeah.
Bourbon's initially clear, and then the color of the barrels is what turns it to that like kind of brown look, that sort of see-through, translucent. Why can't I think of anything? Why am I a comedian
Did you smoke
and
today?
I don't know what fucking words are? Don't do that to me. And guess what? I lied. Guess what? I fucking did smoke, you motherfucker.
I knew it.
I fucking lied to you earlier.
I knew it.
I'm always lying to your little ass.
Me
Fuck
too,
you.
brother. Guess
Fuck
what? I'm always lying to you too.
This is how the podcast is.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So we're taking a little hiatus for a little. You just hear a bunch of stuff falling. Stop grabbing me there. Stop grabbing me there.
We're taking a motherfucking hiatus, you guys. I can't work with this motherfucker anymore. I can't fucking do it. This fucking piece of shit is fucking bugging me, dog.
Yeah, I mean, we do sort of fight like an old couple, but an old couple whose brains didn't develop. Like, our fights are always revolved around, like, it's not even like personal. It will be like Fortnite, and then it will get personal.
Yeah, you got mad at me last night on Fortnite because I kept yelling at you.
Bro, you yell in Fortnite.
Dude,
always, anytime you die, it's the same thing when your dab rig broke, and then you just stared at it and looked at me and goes, "That your fault?"
No, okay, I will. I'll take account, but I'm just saying, sometimes I'm in Fortnite, I go, hey, there's footsteps on me. I'm getting shot at. I'm in a fight. And then I die, and then you take your first shot. And I'm like, what were you doing? Were you grabbing heels?
I have a curious mind. I saw something that looked cool, and I was staring at it.
Shut the fuck up.
If we're going to do it, I went to the low ground, and you're at the high ground, and I had to get back up on the high ground.
Yeah, that's why
I usually use you as bait. That's why.
Well,
and you know that. I usually use you as bait and hide, and I let the little piggy stroll
as
out.
Bait, you should be close to me. Okay, we can't talk about that. That's so unfunny and uninteresting for everyone else.
Yeah. Fortnite it's way too big of a part of our life.
I'm fucking 30, dude. I wish I could go back in time to when I was 25 and we lived together and you showed me that game and be like, Willie, instead of doing this, get a heroin habit.
Yeah.
Because at least you'll lose weight. It'll be more productive.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll write better
People
jokes.
will think you're an artist.
Yeah, maybe you'll start playing the fucking saxophone. Who knows?
Yeah.
Now I just have a hobby that's never going to get me any pussy or be relatable for anyone except for my dumb fucking buddies. Except for you, Seb, and fucking Eddie. Who, we're not all dumb. Those are some smart kids in there.
Yeah, they're very successful. They're
really
great.
Are. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's fucking just us, dude. Maybe we're the fucking problem. I'm glad we finally fucking realized
we're getting some insight here.
Only took us 7 goddamn episodes to realize that we're dumb and we suck.
Here's a rebuttal. It's everyone else but us.
Yeah, that's right. That's
We're
right.
ahead of their time.
All right, well, fuck them. Let's go smoke weed.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys fucking next time.
Drip, drip, baby.
Trip, trip, motherfucker.
I had to watch Luke's place when he was out of town because like his cat.
He's constantly under attack by
Yeah.
his enemies.
And
Calling with a longbow.
I had to defend Luke's
no,
place.
I went in and I was positive there was gonna be like booby traps. One, but I was like, I wonder how long it would take for me to find something weird here. And the first door I
Within
opened
arm's
was
reach.
just like 3 nunchucks hanging on the wall. And I'm like, why do they have so? And they're like legit like would fuck somebody up. Nunchucks.
Oh yeah, no, he's not buying fake nunchucks,
No,
dude.
no.
Luke's the guy
That's why I
that-
respect Luke.
Not only do I think he
Yeah.
has nunchucks, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a display for his nunchucks.
We went to when you guys lived together. We went to Chinatown, and I was like, "Luke, you want to come with? We're going to Chinatown and get some food." And he didn't even look away from his computer. He's just like, "No, I'll buy another sword." And I'm like, "How many?" do
Another
you
thing I
have?"
respect, he knows
Yeah.
his limits. He knows what he
He's
can
like
and
a
can't
guy.
do.
He's like a guy. It's like, no, I can't really go out tonight. I gotta
I
wake up
shouldn't.
for work in the morning.
Yeah.
But it's just no. You know what? How many swords can one man have?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, I'm good on
That's
swords.
the best part of comedy is our friend group of comedians that like we started out with is they're all great. They're all very funny, but they're all so goddamn weird in like their own way.
I was describing.
Nobody's
Luke.
objectively cool at all. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Colin from the outside does look cool.
Well, I'm the leader. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
I thought we all knew I was the leader.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm the
He's
leader.
the captain.
Yeah.
No, everyone knows Daisy's the leader. Daisy's
Daisy
in
is the
charge.
leader. I would
Alpha
kill
dog.
for Daisy. Yeah.
No, I was telling Luke about somebody. I was telling somebody about Luke one time, and they're like, what's he like? And I was like, here's one time Luke just walked into a room, and he was like, as I walked here, I passed a lady who was quite strong. I'd like her to pick me up. And I was like, that's all you got to know about Luke. That's all you got to know about Newman.
He
But he's
to-
well spoken.
Yeah.
He came to, yeah, he's very smart. He came to our place the other day, or like a month or 2 ago. I don't know. I'm like, what's going on? I was like, what? Because he was like visibly upset. And I'm like, what's the issue? And he's like, I'm sorry. I just got a fight with my subway guy on the way here. I'm like, the guy on the subway? He's like, no, the guy at the subway down the street from me. He's like, he wasn't giving me the stuff I wanted, but I wanted more of it. And I guess they got in like a yelling match in subway, in line.
We used to go to battle with that guy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, dude. He was. Yeah, I lived with Luke. Yes, we did not like that guy.
You beef with stores too. What is
Dude,
with you guys?
I don't appreciate, being taken advantage of. All right,
Colin's
that's
the
not
only
crazy.
guy.
That's not
Colin's not
crazy.
the only guy in certain parts of town you can't go to.
Yeah.
Okay, there are several subways. Justin and Luke aren't even allowed to eat fresh at this
Bro,
part of town
that-
anymore.
Justin flipped off the guy at our bodega.
Why? Why?
Yo, market? Yo, I'll fucking burn that place down.
Overpriced.
All right,
It is overpriced.
name and shame. I will burn down market.
Okay, gotta believe.
Yeah, we
that.
might. Yeah, I was gonna
On-
say, yeah, we might have believed that.
On December 15th, 2023.
Shut up. Just stop.
Wait, is it the?
No, fuck that place. They wouldn't let me in. I just needed to buy a carton of milk, and it was like 20 minutes before they were supposed to close. They already had the door locked up. I was like, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I'll throw a brick through this window next time I'm here.
It's so funny because Justin is truly like probably the most chill person I've ever met. Like I've only seen you upset a couple times, but when you get mad,
That was one of them.
When you get
That was
mad,
one
you
of
get mad.
You are the least fun person when you're angry. You are such a
What is-
sweet, fun guy to be around. When you get angry, oh my God, you're no fun to be around.
Well, it's like it's literally like the Hulk, I guess. When he's like, I'm always angry.
Yeah, sure.
There's just a boiling
Well, I think when
under
Colin,
the surface always.
When Colin and
I
I
got
get
that.
angry, we like look kind of like deeply insecure while we do it. So it's kind of fun to watch us get angry. When you get angry, you have hatred and evil in your
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
You're like a man. You know what you do when you get angry? You give the name and the date of a place. That's literally
Yeah.
illegal. That's making a plan.
But it's
If-
funny.
If you just say
Come
if you just
on.
say a place, it's kind of a joke. When you say the date you're gonna do it on, that's what makes it illegal,
Oh.
Justin.
Nah, we're just joshing.
No, we're just goofing.
Why do you have a
Come
carton
on.
of gasoline on you?
Yeah, no, I just keep that on me.
Wait,
That's-
so how was the subway guy wronging you guys?
Well, he did the same thing. I was coming by one time on my way home from wherever the fuck. I think it was Comedy Bar specifically that night because I was taking the train back. And fucking 20 minutes before they're supposed to be closed, the guys got the door locked up. And I'm like, bro, you post your hours. We live, like, there are rules. There's a society. We have to have some semblance or it's just chaos. Like, this is insane.
You're Thanos. That's what Thanos says. That is literally.
Yeah.
We need order. Like, I'm trying to get a fucking sandwich at a time that you advertised you would sell me one, and I'm a bad guy.
Of all the fucked up
And it
shit
was
in
this
the
one
world.
like really tall, skinny bastard, and it was the same guy every time. It's like, you're just late. You'll never achieve anything in your life, dude. Living like this, closing your fucking store.
Living like this.
Like, this
You'll
is
never achieve
you
it.
are
The guy
you're.
franchises Subway, man.
No, he was probably just an employee.
Listen, I'm not mad, but I am disappointed in the way you
Incredibly.
guys are treating us. In the way that you're
Yeah.
treating us, it is not fair.
I love how there's so much fucked up shit in the world. And Justin's like, we're going to shit. Subway's closing 15
This
minutes
country
earlier than they're
is over.
supposed to.
Wait, so that was the store. What about Subway? How did Justin or how did Luke get wronged by Subway?
Oh, I'm sure they just
They were-
didn't give
yeah.
him enough olives or something.
That's-
Whatever.
I'm
His
sure
problems
I think
aren't
that's what
real.
it was.
Mine was I was wronged. But they did the same thing. It was that Subway. Me and Luke used to live together. At no point did we make any kind of a game show or anything. And then years later, Luke had a manic phase and built a game show set with like shiny curtains and stuff.
I love
And I
that.
was like, sure, I'll wear a tux. Let's do it.
Man, I wish I was more.
You got to
productive.
look it up. Look us up on Instagram.
It's a great show.
It's funny sometimes.
I wish
think.
I was more.
I
Productive.
like doing it.
I wish I was more productive in my manic phases. Whenever
I know
go
he
through-
built a game show. He like learned how to do lighting.
Yeah, I go through a manic phase. I just like gain weight and get a bad haircut.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just feel like I'm not gonna have any consequences for things, and then they all hit at once.
Yeah, when I'm struggling, I really set myself back, and then I'll get on a good track of just getting back to where I was. And I'm like, oh, I deserve a little break.
getting back to
and
base.
it's like 4-month bender, worse.
Yeah, just like
that's-
spiraling downward.
I'm doing dry January.
I did have that thing where I was sick. I had COVID. Like I wasn't drinking, and I was like, man, I'm like sleeping better. My like skin's clearing up.
It sucks how much better you feel.
No, but I was like, I feel so much better that I think I'm probably gonna grab a couple pops tonight. I mean, I'm pretty much a Puritan now.
I'm due.
I'm probably due for a couple goddamn pops.
Yeah,
Dude, Willie, you said one of the funnier things recently when I was not drinking. You guys said, "Are you drinking tonight?" And I was like, "No, I'm just kind of like sad. I don't want to drink tonight." You go, "You're sad. Drink whiskey."
I think I was kidding. I think that I was just joking around with you.
no,
The- The idea that the beer is too much work is like, just get a little whiskey in you, bud.
Well, maybe I will say I think that in that when you said yeah I'm sad, I wasn't being like no, I was just being like hey man, well we're drinking as pals right now. We're not gonna do
No.
sad drinking tonight. It's fun drinking tonight.
It's just you.
Sorry about that. That
You
sounds-
were literally Mr. Leahy from Trailer Park Boys. You're like,
Willie,
just get a little whiskey, bud.
Willie loves peer pressure in people. When he gets you to give in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the
you like to
smile on
control
your
people,
face.
don't you?
I don't like to control. Don't
Yeah.
make this bigger than it is.
He's
Like
very
don't make
manipulate
it,
today,
no,
don't you?
don't make
Manipulative,
this bigger
yeah.
than it is.
Yeah.
We
You
were-
like to manipulate the mentally inferior.
yes, asking my
Why did
friends.
you look at me when you fucking said
Whoa,
that?
what?
Asking my friends to have a beer with me. Yeah, that's what I'm manipulating the world, Justin.
Yeah,
you
you're,
say-
it's very Machiavellian of you
Shut
to.
the
Why
fuck
you say
up.
mentally inferior and then just turn your head to me?
Yeah,
I
you
just
really
turned my neck.
You
It's-
threw a dart right over to Colin.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to stir things up for you guys.
Justin
I'm trying to
does
get a little something going. so we get-
Justin's never been on my fucking side. I was complaining about one of our like comedy friends about like something he said to me, and then Justin's like, "You say that all the time." I'm like, "Let me just be a bitch for
Oh
a
yeah,
little
no,
bit."
you said I don't say something. I remember that. I remember what you don't say.
Oh fucking
I
crap!
can
I'm
think
about to just Buffalo Bills jump through your game show table.
I can think of a
there.
few words Colin doesn't say. A few things he never says, huh?
Just throwing a beep here, just so that people could be like, "What the fuck?" Listen, you mother. You know what I think you guys are? I think you guys are a couple of.
Oh,
That's
dude.
fun, dude.
Sound
I love
effects.
a beep.
So
I
much
love
fun.
A beep.
I don't think that it went through the audio. I don't think that the track wasn't on, so I think that it might just
Oh.
be. I think that we might be totally lost.
What if I
think
actually
it-
said some like fucked up shit and
Oh
we just
my
missed it in
God.
editing? And I'm like, well, the
Oh.
podcast is done and so am I.
No, the only thing we've ever had to edit out of this podcast, I edited out the name of my camp just because I don't want. I don't know. I don't
You don't want him to come for you.
No, it's a nice place, and I'm such a jackass nowadays. I don't want people to affiliate that nice place with me.
Sure,
you
sure.
know?
So nobody's come on here and said anything where you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Little Shrimp Claire Sunby came on and said the F word, but she can.
Yeah, she said the one that we can't say.
Yeah.
the one that
The one that Colin doesn't
he never
say.
says it, dude. Colin straight up never says
What
that.
the fuck is this?
Colin never calls me and he's like, hey, what's going on, you fucking, how and you and your fucking friends been, mother.
Dude.
Colin never says that.
When I get a call from like my friend's home that I grew up with, that's you or Claire, I'll answer and it will be that. It will be that.
Dude, some of this shit I've told you and Mitch about my group chat with the boys from back home. Some of the shit the Indiana boys say.
Those dudes are wild. What's that guy's name? Chad.
Shout out Chad. Let's not say his last name on your show.
We all
he's just a guy with a family that like has a job.
He's the one who slept with a.
Oh,
yes.
can we do that?
Yes, he did.
Wait, can we do
you can't
that?
say midget. Can you say?
If you bleep.
Yeah,
Can you
bleep
say
it. He had sex with a midget.
I think it's little person. Okay, I gotta get the timing.
He had sex with a midget.
Okay, good. Yeah, I got it.
He fucked that midget's brains out. We also didn't bleep the fuck. Okay,
I don't want
done that.
to. I don't want to blow up his spot. I don't know. Should we? Is that story?
I love that story.
That is
I
an
quote
amazing
that story all the time. Whenever I do something and people don't enjoy it, I go, "I did that for you guys."
Yeah.
Whenever I feel like my friends are being ungrateful,
It's a great display of like Chad's character, of like the kind of guy he is. No, a buddy of mine. By the time we were already like in high school, he had I'll say been with a lot of ladies. He kind of got around, and we were giving him a hard time about it, just like calling him a man whore. I've told both of you guys this story already a million times, but we were calling him like a man whore and stuff. Like, you fuck so and so, you fuck so and so, and he was like all in good fun, having fun, and then. Somebody said, I feel bad saying the word on your show, but
I just said it.
That's
I
not
didn't
how.
know you couldn't say
yeah,
it.
another guy goes, dude, you fucked a little person. That's definitely how it went down. And then Chad stood up and goes, I did that for you guys. To which everyone quotes
it's so funny
always now.
To imagine someone having sex
That was the only
and just
one.
thinking about his friends. It's like, I can't wait till the guys
He's
hear
a
about
pure
this.
soul.
Well, it is. You kind of have a joke about this, but yeah, just having sex with a girl and be like, "Oh, the fellas are gonna love this."
Guys are going to get a kick out
I've
of
slept
this.
with people that you guys will never find out about.
I know. I do. There's literally several people that I've slept with where I just remember being like, you know what? This is gonna be a great story for the fellas.
Yeah. If it's funny, yeah.
As a guy from Indiana, I firmly believe that everybody deserves to be in a group chat with a couple of Indiana dirtbags who just, buddy, they're going to be saying, and they're going to be saying, and they're going to be saying. I mean, I truly think everybody needs an Indiana dirtbag in their life.
You need to be their one, like, outside of, like, there should be group chats that, like, you could get placed into where it's, like, 4 people from Indiana that are still back there doing that. And then you just get to, like, peek in. Because they're fully enclosed in their own shit. They're going to let it fly. They don't even.
I'm in a group chat it's called the Council of Collins. On Instagram. It started during the pandemic. I just got added to a giant group chat of Collins.
You got inducted.
With 2 L's, yeah. And I'm officially in the Council of Collins. And it's like, on Christmas, I'll be like, hey, happy Christmas, Collins. I hope you guys are doing all right, like stuff like that. I've literally gone on and been like, hey, you guys, I need you to share this clip for me on Instagram. Like,
does anybody help out?
A couple of them.
He has that group chat, and we also have a group chat with the other guy that we play Fortnite with called Fort Soldiers.
It was Chonga chat before.
And then a couple months ago, Colin just added the basketball player Paul Pierce to it, and he hasn't accepted it or said anything, but we're in a group chat that we use every day, and Paul Pierce probably silence notifications.
Yeah, but he hasn't said no.
He hasn't said no. All right, you guys. Well, I think that's us. Jay Fresh, what's the least
It's just that. It's at least LEESTDUMB. Instagram and TikTok. Watch the clips and follow us and answer our trivia questions.
All right, gang. Thank you very much for listening. We will see you next time. We did it, y'all. We got him, folks. We did it. We got him.
Once again.
We got the bastards.
No one else could but us.
Somebody's got to do it, and we did it, baby.
This job came up, and someone said, we know just the 2 little dick antic guys to get the job done. And we did.
We got Colin had shows canceled like we talked about. I think
I said like 3. I'm at 5 now. You guys need to start coming and supporting live comedy or just send money to Colin-Unger.
I fucking hate that. I hate
For
that
the love
bit.
of God.
No, but I'm going to be in Erie, Pennsylvania with Greg Hahn New Year's Eve and the 2 nights before, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come hang out. We're going to dance a little bit. I've never been to Erie, PA. Tell me to get chicken wings and, all that kind of fun stuff. Colin, you got anything to plug besides your Venmo?
Just I want you guys to hit us up. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Tell us if you think I'm cute. Tell us if you think Willie should get a new haircut because he's had the same one for too long.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Because we care about you guys. This podcast is about love. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm fucking.
We need you guys. We love you guys. You're here on the ground floor with us. I'll fire Willie if someone else wants to come through. If you think you bring more to the table, let's do it.
Thank you very much for listening to the Loose Toss Comedy Podcast with Willie Griswold and Carl Unger.
Colin Unger, baby. Never forget it. Drip, drip.